Friday night, almost 12 a.m. This is why I go to the gym at this time. Empty as fuck. What's going on, guys? It's almost 12 a.m. Saturday, January 21st. 2 months post nationals, and I'm feeling really good today. I think today is gonna be the day I finally hit a squat PR. Now, I'm not talking low bar squats, I'm talking high bar squats, because I haven't done any low bar squats since 2015 when I was getting ready for my powerlifting meet back then. But when I started my diet back in 2015, when I was 225, I was doing sets of 10 with 315. And as I dieted down to 175, I lost 20 pounds on that top set, 315 for 10 high bar, and I went down to 295 for 10. And high bar has always been a weak point for me. When I squatted 500 pounds low bar, my max high bar honestly was probably like 400 to 425 because I just didn't train it that much. But as soon as I was done with that powerlifting meet, I went to doing high bar squats, and I remember the first workout doing 225 for 10. It felt like a ton of cardio, first off, and B, it was really difficult, and C, I was just shocked that I went from like squatting 500 pounds low bar to like feeling 225 on my back high bar going, this feels way heavier. So I made it a big focus to try to improve on my high bar squat, and I think I did really good with my training as I dieted down, because I lost 50 pounds and my squat only went down 20 pounds. But long story short, 2 months post nationals, my strength has been going up every single week, and I think tonight's gonna be the night I finally hit an all-time 10 rep set on high bar squats. I'm gonna shoot for 320 or 325 depending on how I feel on my last warm-up. My previous deadlift workout was 3 days ago. I pulled 465 for 8 hook grip, and pretty much that's as strong as I've ever been on deadlifts for reset reps. So I'm thinking tonight's gonna be the night I finally hit some sort of PR for this off season. And like I said, morning weights at 182 pounds, so 7 pounds up from nationals. About to hit an all-time squat PR just 2 months into my off season. So let's go, let's get it, let's kill it. I'll see you inside, bros. Let's go time. All right, guys, I want to get into this voiceover over this workout. I'm going to answer some questions for you guys regarding my macros, my current training split, and how I've been warming up. I've been getting that question a lot recently, and honestly, guys, warming up is probably the most important factor on what I'm going to lift for that day and how I'm going to push myself to start my training day. So typically I would go to the gym, and like for instance today I'm doing squats. I would do 5 minutes of total warm-ups with a combination of foam rolling, my glutes, hamstrings, quads, calves, lower back, upper back shoulder area, with also some rotator cuff warm-ups with very lightweight, like 2.5 pound plates, basic exercises to warm up the rotator cuff work, pretty much like rehab stuff, combined with some band stretching for my shoulder / rotator cuffs as well. What I don't do is I do not stretch my hamstrings or glutes or my lower back. Like I used to do that back in high school before studies came out saying that stretching is actually harmful for your workout if you are trying to improve on your lifts, because when you stretch the muscle, you're causing it to loosen up, and when your muscles are loose, when you're going for these PR sets, you're gonna feel weaker because you're not gonna be as tight. Now after the workout, it's great to stretch, don't get me wrong, but if you're looking to progress on your sets, pretty much to strive for progressive overload with weight, the best thing to do is to do what I'm doing here. You just work up with a light weight, do a few sets if you have to, depending on how you feel. If you feel good after 2 warm-up sets, go right to your work set. If you feel good after 1 set, go right to your work set. For me personally, the leaner I am, I notice I need to do more warm-up sets just to feel good, get the blood going. The heavier I get, the higher body fat percentage I get, the more comfortable I am with just skipping warm-ups almost altogether and going right to my heavy work set. But at this body fat right now, which honestly, guys, I'm probably around 8 to 9% body fat if I had to guess. That's another question I get all the time. What's your body fat percentage? I would say it's probably 8%. Maybe even 7, depending on, it just depends on my look. Like throughout the day, I look way more fuller with all the carbs that I eat. In the morning, I look way leaner in the face. The skin, it's just way thinner looking. But as I fill up with water and carbs and sodium, I do look way higher in body fat as the day goes on. that's just how I am, guys. So anyways, back to the warm-ups. So I'll do 2 to 3 usually per compound movement for my first exercise. Now after I'm done with my first exercise, I'm pretty much pumped up and warmed up everywhere. So when I go to my next exercise, I usually just start with my working weight. Now, like I said before, if you don't feel comfortable with that, just drop it down to like 50% of what your working weight is. Just do 1 or 2 sets just to get the feel of that exercise before you go to your heavy work sets, if you don't feel comfortable or warmed up already. But typically after I get my squats out of the way, everything after that, I go right to my heavy work sets on my other exercise for leg day. Now, like I said earlier in this video, before I got into the gym, the goal is at 320 or 25 pounds for a 10 rep set high bar, and that's what you guys are seeing here. Pretty much every rep was a grinder, but I ended up mustering out 10 reps at 325 high bar, which is an all-time high bar 10 rep set for me. So I was really happy about that, and I think I weighed 182 pounds this morning, so 325 for 10 high bar, 325 for 10 high bar, because I think this bar weighs like 50 pounds. It's definitely heavier than the other 45-pound bar in the gym, so I just counted it as 50 pounds, because I've done OHP on this bar, and it definitely feels way heavier than a 45. So I just counted it as 50. It's probably like 48 or something, but so I just go round it to 50, because I include the clamps, which weigh about a pound apiece. So 325 for 10. What I'm going to do now is, now that I hit that PR, I'm going to just focus on building the speed up on that set for the next few weeks, like trying to accomplish the set faster. So just doing the reps quicker, not as much rest in between the top of each rep. And then just try to improve on that and build volume on that, because honestly I don't really feel the need to go heavier at the moment. That's been definitely building my legs up big time. Like, my legs have already grown a solid 1.5 inches since nationals. And they're not much fatter, to be honest. Like, the separation's still evident, and my vascularity comes and goes as depending on the day, I guess. So overall, I felt really good. After that, I went to 245 for 10 front squat, which was also I think a PR for the past 2 months. Might have tied my last PR with front squats, but I was doing front squats for the start of my leg workout for a while, when I was just trying to focus on keeping my deadlift strength up. But recently I've been doing regular squats for the first exercise, then going to front squats. After those sets of front squats, I did some lunges. Now, it's really hard to do lunges in this gym. Most Anytime Fitnesses are really small, and I'm getting to the point where doing like 110 pounds on those little barbells that you guys see there on the right are just too easy for lunges. So I went to doing 140 with the regular Olympic barbell here, 140-pound lunges, and I think I did, I want to say 12 reps or so per leg, and I would have kept that to around 10 if I just had like a one straightaway, but I had to turn around every like 3 to 4 steps, as you guys are seeing here, which was pretty funny, to be honest. Like, my legs were getting pretty fatigued, and I was almost about to fall over, and trying to keep my balance in this little small straightaway was really difficult. But after the lunges, I did pretty much just some leg extensions and some leg curls and some calf work, and that was the full workout, guys. So I'm going to let you guys watch the rest of the videos without me talking over them. And, oh yeah, real quick, macros. Current macros have been kind of a little bit all over the place these past few weeks, I'm not going to lie. But when I'm striving to hit my macros on point, it's like 120 fat, 500 carbs, 225 grams of protein. So I've actually lowered my protein intake and upped my carbs and fat, specifically for the reason that I'm just honestly losing my appetite almost now. I don't have an extremely high appetite. So when I eat higher protein, my appetite goes down even more. And I don't really think I need any more than 225 grams of protein at the moment to build or retain muscle. I think 225 for my body weight is perfect amount. Now that I'm in calorie surplus, keeps my appetite under control, because I also don't want to have the other crazy end of the spectrum where I'm getting hungry and I want to binge eat, or I want to cheat even more now that I'm not necessarily dieting for a show or anything like that. So I want to just continue to gain weight slowly, progress on my weight slowly, and just make consistent gains for 2017 for now. So that's that. My training split, guys. Once again, it doesn't really change much. Chest, triceps, deadlift, leg workout, upper back bicep workout, shoulder trap workout, and then a squat leg day. And pretty much I'll take 2 to 3 days off per week. So sometimes that whole training week takes 8 days, sometimes it takes 7, sometimes it takes 9. It just depends on how I'm feeling and how well I'm recovering for that week's workout. So that's about it, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hopefully I answered a few questions for you guys. If you have any more questions, please post them down below and I'll try to respond to as many as I can. If you guys are looking into getting online coaching from me, I'll post that information down in my description box down below, as well as at the end of this video. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Stay aesthetic, bras. Beast out. Deuces. Alright guys, so that was the full workout. Finally hitting a squat PR. It's been like 1.5 years since I've hit any sort of shape or form PR, even with the higher reps. So I'm very pleased with today, doing 325 for 10 reps high bar squat at 182 pounds morning weight. Like I said previously before the workout, last time I was squatting this much weight I was 225, so pretty much 45 pounds heavier than I am now. And you know, yeah, those reps were grinders. Yeah, I probably should have did 320 for 10, but honestly guys, I'm just happy. I felt good, didn't feel injury prone at all. My accessory movements felt strong. Add a little bit more volume today as well, adding those lunges in there. Those were a little sketchy too with the setup in there. It's pretty tight to do lunges. But overall, really good workout, guys. So thanks for watching. I appreciate the support, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. And I think maybe I'll be doing another cheat meal or food challenge real soon, so stay tuned. Who knows what it might be? Another breakfast challenge? We shall see, bras.